Let's see, who's this? Peninsula Place versus Kenia Jones. Where is she? I know.
She came to do her victory lap, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know. She was that the last time? Last week, was it? Yeah, she didn't show up last week.
I realized
and
that.
Everybody was, huh?
I said, I realized that Saturday, and then I was like, let me go rewatch this. I hope they didn't just give me a judgment. We're almost there.
I know. We weren't going to do that because this has been a long road. And when you weren't here, we were more worried like what happened to you. So
overtime, trying to get the last
overtime.
of it.
Okay.
But she did it. Plaintiff moves to dismiss.
Miss Jones, do you have any objection?
No, not at all.
It's been a long road. You did it. And Miss Jones, I just have to say, on behalf of myself and my staff, we're going to miss seeing you every couple of weeks or every week or whatever it is. Okay. It certainly has been a pleasure, and it's been a pleasure watching, from my standpoint, that sadness that was there and sort of shock that was there at the very beginning. And I appreciate your having faith in me that I told you we would find a way to make this work, and we did. So
I appreciate you both for working with me through this too. I really appreciate that.
All right. You take care of yourself, okay?
Same to you, Judge.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Case dismissed. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sile Farms versus Maria M. Loca.
Speaking.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. Did you get the 2,600 paid?
Your Honor, she got 2,900 paid. She's down to 212.71.
I paid
Did you?
this morning. In fact, I even paid more, 307 and 28 cents.
Your Honor, if we could pass the matter, I can check with my client to see if they've received any additional payments.
Okay. Miss Imloza, I'm gonna pass your matter. Council's got to check on 2 cases, and then I'll come back and we'll get you out of here, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Your Honor,
welcome.
What's the other case? I've got the Hogan and Richmond case from Arbor Woods, and then this
The
one.
Hogan?
Is there
Yeah,
a
are you
third
ready
one?
on that?
Yep. Oh, no, not at all. It's just these 2, right, that I'm checking on?
Just
There's
these
not a third
2.
one?
Yep.
Okay,
Just,
cool.
all right. Okay, court is standing recess. Court does recall the case of Sile Farms versus Maria M. Loca.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Palace Law on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, my client confirms receipt of 307.28 in the form of cashier's check. As such, we would request dismissal of this matter.
Miss M. Loca,
Yes, I'm here.
we're gonna dismiss your case, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. You have a blessed weekend.
Thank you so much. You all have a blessed weekend as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Glencoe Hills versus Catherine Collins.
James Singh for the plaintiff. I understand we have someone from U of M representing.
That's why all those M's appeared on the screen.
Morning, Your
Holy
Honor.
cow.
And the day before football Saturday, and it's the wrong M. But what the heck? All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Perry Bauer, a student attorney with the Michigan Civil Criminal Litigation Clinic, requesting permission to practice under Michigan Court Rule 8.120 under the supervision of Sarah Sallin and on behalf of Catherine Collins. Ms. Collins is present in court today, as well as my fellow student attorney, Ryan Comrie.
Wait, that was long. That kind of took her a minute. Okay. Yes, permission to practice is granted.
Thank you.
And good morning, Ms. Sallin.
Good morning, Judge.
All right. Okay. What are we going to be doing on this case today?
Your Honor, this is a termination of tenancy case. Ms. Collins is a single mom of 2 teenagers who has lived in the unit since August 2020. Since moving in, she has faced constant repair issues. and the plaintiff has failed to make most of the necessary repairs despite her numerous requests. A Pittsfield Township inspector has also pressed plaintiff for improvement, but instead of making the repairs, Ms. Collins' lease was terminated in July. So we first met with Ms. Collins on Tuesday, and we're close to filing an answer and counterclaims, the basis of our argument being a retaliation claim. We're asking the court just for some more time to gather the details for our answer, and we'll have it filed by the middle of next week. And additionally, we're asking the court for limited discovery that would include records of maintenance requests and repair history, as well as information from Ms. Collins' file, including her lease and ledger.
Mr. Fink, you have any response to that, or?
I do, Judge.
Figured you would.
She had a lease. It expired July 30th. It is a simple non-renewal of the lease, termination at lease end. There is no claim for retaliatory eviction under, I think it's Frenchtown. And I think that there's no tribal issue and we're entitled to a judgment.
Your Honor, the lease says it automatically goes to month, I believe, after the expiration of the yearly lease.
If nobody gives notice, then there's notice, Judge.
We're also contesting that she did receive the notice to quit. Ms. Collins said that she never received it via mail. So that's another issue we'd be addressing in our answer.
Actually, Your Honor, that's not what the statute says. It says it has to be mailed.
Yeah, this had to be fun. All right, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have your answer by
Wednesday.
middle of next week?
Yep.
Okay, so because I think what's gonna have to be looked at is, I think it is Frenchtown, is the expiration of the lease. And then what then transpires from there. So that's gonna have to be looked at. So I'm just going to adjourn this out a week, let you file your answer, and then we'll see if this will proceed from there. So I'll adjourn it to September 22nd,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2023, 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. And the
Thank
answer will
you.
be in by the 20th, is that right?
Correct.
Thank you.
Yes. So council tells me, because I hear those students at Michigan don't have anything.
Actually, they're
else.
still pretty conscientious, so. I'm
No,
sure-
I'm just. All right. All right, thank
For
you,
me,
guys.
You know that it wouldn't be necessarily reliable.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend.
Nice to
You
meet both
too.
of you.
Calvin Johnson versus Denitra Walker.
I'm here, Your Honor. This is Denitra Walker.
Calvin Johnson here.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Charles Graham. I'm here with my counsel, Andres Alvarado. We're here on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Denitra Walker. Before we proceed, permission to practice under Attorney Sarah Sallin's license under Rule MCR 8.120. Ooh, I think you.
Yeah, hold on. We just had, I don't know what that was here. That was very strange. So did your system go completely down?
No, honestly, it just kicked Jabs out of the Zoom room, but Jabs is still.
Your Jabs may be running.
My Jabs.
All right, folks, we're going to stand in brief recess and then we'll come back in. All right, rather than figure it out in front of everybody. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I am live.
The 1481 District Court is now back in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable Simpson presiding.
Apologize for that inconvenience, folks. Court does recall the case. Johnson versus Walker. Ms. Walker is present, and counsel, I think you were attempting to put your appearance on.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. My name is Charles Graham III. I'm here with my co-counsel, Mr. Andres Alvarado. Permission to practice under Attorney Sarah Sallin's license under Rule MCR 8.120.
Really? Where are you from?
I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, right here in Ann Arbor.
Seriously?
Yes, I am.
What part of Ann Arbor?
Born and raised in right by the big house. That's where my parents live.
Right by the big house. That's that stadium that gets in my way when I'm driving? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm an Ann Arbor kid myself, so interesting.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
right. Well, I guess, where'd you go to undergrad?
I went to Eastern Michigan University.
Oh, very good. Oh, so you just stayed home, just didn't leave. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. Permission to practice is granted.
Thank you.
All right. What are we doing in this case?
So,
well, where is Mr.
Right here.
Okay. All right. There's a claim for $15,000 in rent. You said 20,000 in water bills?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many years is that,
Since
Mr. Johnson?
Since 2016, Your Honor.
Okay.
But
And the rent?
I just want the property, Your Honor. That's all I want, because she hasn't given me money over a year. I mean, almost over a whole year. So I have a purchaser, Nari Hood, is want to purchase the house. She's working on buying the house.
Okay. However, so, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
What's the monthly rent?
The monthly rent was, let's see, $1,300.
Okay. And so let me get this right. Is there a $15,000 water bill?
Yes, sir. I've been paying it.
Hold it. You have a water bill for $15,000.
No, I had to pay it every year because they put it on my taxes or I would lose the property.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no lease.
No lease.
All right. Well, okay. All right. Mr. Graham, what is your position on this? I'm just going to let everybody, Mr. Walker, Miss Walker, and Mr. Johnson know, but counsel, you guys don't know, but this is going to be like Groundhog Day for me because they've been here 3 times before. So, yeah. Okay. Go, Mr. Graham, what's your position on this case?
Yeah,
What do
yes,
you
Your
want to
Honor.
do?
We're contesting that Ms. Walker owes the plaintiff additional money beyond what she paid through 2022. We provided the plaintiff with an answer, affirmative defense counterclaims, and previously filed an appearance and jury demand. But there's some discovery that we'd like to request from the plaintiff. As he just said, he mentioned that there's a $15,000 water bill. So we'd like to see some documentation about maintenance, repairs, the things that the plaintiff has been paying for or claims to have been paying for over the course of the last year. If you remember just a little bit ago when this court was before you about it earlier in the year, it was
hard to forget. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was made clear that he was receiving rent and payment from the government at the same time. So we'd like documentation of any other payments that he's been receiving from third parties, such as DTE or any other individuals, so that we can see just how much money may be owed or that the plaintiff actually owes Ms. Walker. But
Mr. Johnson?
I don't owe her anything. I don't know where he
Okay.
comes up with that idea that I owe her money.
Okay, so Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
did you get a copy of their answer and affirmative defenses and counterclaims?
No, I did not.
Your Honor, we mailed those documents to Mr. Johnson. If he can provide us with an email address, those are documents that we could send to him as soon as this hearing concludes.
Do we have an email for Mr.? I'm sure we do. Okay, Mr. Johnson,
Yes, sir.
do you have an email address?
Yes, I do.
All right, can you put it into the chat so my staff has it and we can send it to council so you can get a copy of this affirmative defenses, answer and counterclaim?
I don't know how to do that, Your Honor.
Okay, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. Did, council, you mailed it to him?
We did mail it to him. That's correct.
No, you did not.
Pardon?
No, they did not mail it to me.
How do you know that?
Because I live here at the house, nothing came in my mail.
Okay, so there's a difference between whether they mailed it and whether or not you received it. Two different
Well, I
things.
haven't received it. I put it like that then. That's what.
Okay. So are we sure we don't have an email address for him?
But Your
'Cause
Honor,
I'll send-
Your Honor, can I say something?
Well, go for it.
The case was not about the money this time. I just wanted my property back. That's what the whole problem was.
Hold it. We do have an
I have
email.
it.
You got an email address? Okay. We have an email address. So council, we'll send that to you so you can then email this to him. Okay?
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
So Mr. Johnson, you're gonna have to look in your email so that you get the defendant's pleadings.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Mr. Johnson, we've been through this before. I understand that you're indicating to me that this isn't about the money, but you filed a non-payment of rent case. You're also alleging, told Judge Barr, that she owes you, just between just these two, about $35,000.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what this case is going to be about. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Johnson, you're to file your answer to the defendant's pleadings. I want that filed by, pick a date because it's not going to matter. I want that filed by the 22nd, by 7 days. You're going to get it today.
All right.
Now, in terms of discovery, Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
did you understand what plaintiff was asking you to provide?
No, I did not.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, and I don't normally do it in these cases. I'm going to permit discovery. I'm going to allow 5 requests for production of documents. All right, and 5 interrogatories per side. That's all the discovery I'm allowing at this point. All right. Council, be very careful because I know how you guys at Michigan are in terms of how you draft your request for production of documents. do not try to be too crafty and try to fit like 50 billion things into one question. Okay. Okay. You may not know what that means, but the professors there, I've dealt with them before. They're going to try to do that. So it's 5. Got it?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Graham, I'll hold you personally responsible if you violate that.
Okay.
All right. So 5 requests for production of documents, 5 interrogatories. I am going to shorten the answer period. So those interrogatories must be answered within 10 days of their receipt. You understand that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So when they're going to send you, requests for documents. They're going to send you also what might be questions or interrogatories. You're to answer those within 10 days.
Okay.
We're clear?
Yeah.
I'll adjourn this matter out. 29. I can't go for, okay, never mind. No, I want them to come back. 29. September 29, 2023, 10 a.m.
Is that
Any
Zoom,
questions?
Your Honor?
Pardon?
Is that Zoom?
Yes, it's by Zoom, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
And what time did you say, sir?
I said 10 a.m.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a
Anything
great
else?
weekend.
Okay, I will do, Ms. Walker. Anything else, Mr. Johnson?
No, that's it, Your Honor.
All right, anything else, Mr. Graham?
No, that's all, Your Honor.
See, and his professor was shaking her head. You saw that? Like, no, you don't have anything else. Don't worry about it. You're good, man. All right, take care. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Thank you, Judge.